Hey guys, it's G-Man here and welcome back to another anime reaction video. Today we'll be reacting to the 7th episode of Immense in Shadow. That is right. If you guys do not know, last episode we left off with CID actually being a new girl who can actually decipher the artifact, and we'll be following up with that here today because we now know the enemies know where the artifact is. They're most likely going to attack CID's academy. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we left off from episode 6, and I'm excited about this. And of course, you know what else I'm excited about? Reacting to the next episode of Reincarnated Sword, because not only am I reacting to the Immense in Shadow episode 7 here today, but I'm also reacting to a little bit later the Reincarnated Sword episode 8. So if you enjoyed my reactions here today and you want to see more of them, then make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed. Of course, I will be breaking down this reaction for YouTube, so if you want the full length reaction, early access, check out our Patreon. But for right now, let's actually get into it. Okay, looks like we're taking off. What did that didn't make sense. We're looking back right now at the academy. And it looks like the girl is still deciphering the actual artifact, which is cool to see. She looks like she still has a thought about CID, about giving her the chocolate. So she still hasn't... Wait, is that the same chocolate? Or is that different chocolate? I can't tell if she hasn't eaten the chocolate yet, or is this like new? I feel like either she bought this or didn't buy it. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were going to add subtext on top of that text paper. I thought that was honestly going to be the case. It's like Newell is actually right behind him, just chilling, helping him out. Looks like she's attending with him for some reason. I know in the actual manga she looks slightly different. Because, yeah, I literally read back the manga a little bit a while ago, just kind of to get a feel for it for this episode. It's like, what just happens this episode? Well, I'm not going to say what happens yet, but you'll probably see what happens. Oh my god, his friends signed him up for the actual swords tournament. Bro, that sounds like a douche move. He's just not into it, man. They're both beat the frick out of because, like, yesterday, that episode prior, they were being weirdos. And he doesn't want to do it. He's like, no. He's just gonna get beat up. Bro, he just clubbed both of them, man. He's like mad at them. He's like, dude, he just threw enough force to hurt both of them. But at the same time, it was like, God. So it looks like our boy was discussing his plan for actually doing his thing for faking for the event. But of course, when he replied to her remarks, it was kind of more just like other things, and she was kind of just agreeing to the stuff going on. And it looks like Noah's looking at this guy for some reason. And there's getting callbacks to when she was at the academy before the incident. And then she got, you know what happens after that. Then of course Boy Shadow comes in, clutches up and saves him. Saves her. I don't always said him. Looks like the event's going on. Of course, our boy's sister is absolutely clapping. She's just better. Just better, that's all it is. So it looks like these guys are betting on the team, on the people, and of course they're losing their bets. Which only makes sense. These guys are not the most brightest individuals. It looks like everyone's betting against him. And it looks like he's versing a princess. She's the best swordsman in the academy. And a named character by textbook, so you know, like she's like an MC at that point, you know what I'm saying? He's like, excited for this because he actually gonna make a spectacle himself. So he mastered a bunch of techniques to fake, so it looks like he's gonna use most of them in this. That's at least my assumption, but we know how our boy's been doing things recently. Of course, they slowed everything down just for this moment, for this fight. I like how they do it. It's like similar to that of what is it called? The Cavalier Knight. I don't remember what it was. There's an anime where they did this for the final fight and it was clean as frick. I like how they use it though. Nobody's gonna take this opportunity. Didn't it? Oh! So he threw the thing and he bleeds. Oh, gotcha. So he threw a pill that looks like he bleeds when he gets hit because he's intentionally getting to get hit. So he needs a way to make blood appear. And of course, he moves so fast that no one can see it, right? So he throws blood to make him look like he got hit. And she's kind of surprised. Our boy's getting up, even though he's like been destroyed, but he's not destroyed. Bro, just keeps getting up. Like a main anime protagonist who doesn't want to give up. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like the same anime cliche where he doesn't want to give up, and then you know, like they're trying to get stronger when they do this. But at this rate, it's more like he's already at the peak, so like there's no reason for him to do this intentionally in the first place. But yeah, it's kind of funny, and he's wondering why he's so determined, even though this is like the normal anime MC cliche. So it's funny. I don't know. I just think this is like the whole idea about this fight is kind of like. Yeah, the MC wants to be strong, but he's already strong. Oh, she's gonna take it a little bit more serious now. Oh, he's gonna dive, get hit by that, wasn't he? And the ref's just like, bro, just don't do that. Don't do that. He literally just gave the match because you know that's gonna be bad. It's like, it's too dangerous, bro. It looks like the girl from earlier who get the chocolates too. They made her look super cute in this. Like, she's kind of like in love over like half the point. So she watched this whole match and thought it was incredible, even though he's like getting destroyed. It's like when you know when you have like a girl who likes you go to like your games. Like, I've never had that, but I've heard things about it from my other pals, and it's kind of that kind of scenario with this. It's kind of funny, and she baked him some cookies. She thinks she's in love with him. Or he's in love with her, so she thinks that, but it's not actually the case. It's funny, but he just thinks it's more like he's just getting a sweet for like hitting her a sweet that one time. And she wants to be friends now. So they're gonna be friends now. And she's excited about it. And her father's just right there watching. He's just like helping out. Awkward taco moment. Dude, you know he's sus. He was there the whole entire time helping her out. I can't tell, like, he was trying to be a good father, but at the same time, the way they kind of handle the frames, it's like, bro. He's a big cat. He's getting jealous of Alexia. Kind of. That's at least she looks to seem to be the case. Oh, she's going to talk to Alexia about Sid. Oh, she has a picture of Sid and stuff behind her other pictures. Like, so that's funny. That's just like behind there. So she does like kind of care Sid. She's adding a lot of cream and sugar to her coffee because she likes things really sweet. Fun fact: in the anime and the manga, they actually weren't in a room. They were actually in a cafe when they had this conversation. By the way, so now you know. I mean, when I see someone pour like a ton of sugar and cream in their coffee, like, at that point it's not even coffee, it's just liquid sugar. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's asking about her relationship with Sid to see like what is this still a thing or not? Because she's kind of into him now. That makes sense. And she's like, we broke up. You know she is mad into that smug face for a fact. And she's excited and she's happy about it. Oh, yeah, there it is, boys. She's jelly. She's happy, but you know, as soon as I close that door, Alexia's gonna be super mad. Oh, there it is. She is mad. Is he working out right now? Oh, he is working out. My question is, how did he get that? He had to make that, right? Because that wouldn't exist in that world, in his world. Or in this world, I should say. He probably did make that, though. Looks like these guys are finally attacking the academy. Yep, there it is. Let us begin. And they're going to try to get an artifact from it. There's like a whole mine under the skull or something? That at least seems to be the case. Oh, yep, there's a whole freaking mine on the skull. Wow, that makes sense. So you just put up a barrier since you noticed it. You know our boy's gonna be the only one who noticed it. Oh, looks like the guards are taken out. Oh, that's how he's morphing the slime into stuff in order to do it. So my magic can't work. So it doesn't mean you completely negate it? Probably not. Yep, he's waiting for it. So it looks like the cultic group actually coming out to attack them now. Oh, her magic doesn't work because of the artifact that's up right now. Removes magic. So he can only use his aura. Of course, so she just didn't get one-shotted by this, looks like. It's unfortunate. So yeah, this is not looking too good for her. Gonna just say that. Like, you know, something's gonna go south. They're both gonna do this thing? Yep. Looks like he's gonna try to save her. Oh wait, he's gonna take the full blow of it. Yeah, he's gonna take the full blow of it. Oh, that's a big cut. You know for a fact that's not gonna kill our boy. And she's shocked by it. She's just like, no way. They're gonna end an episode off like that. They do, that'd be kind of lame. I honestly thought they're gonna end the episode off like that. I freaking knew it. It just, okay. I was kind of thinking how they're gonna do this episode, and I thought there was a few different scenarios. I'm not gonna say the scenarios because some of them have spoilers, but let's go over this episode now. So, episode 7, that was a pretty good episode, I'm not gonna lie. We kind of got more of a plot or character development for the pink-haired chick and Alexia, what's going on between them. So we now know that Sid and the pink-haired girl are now friends, and of course, you know, romantic relationship, she thinks she has it, but in reality, Sid's just like, I'm just trying to be a nice guy, do my thing, right, be a background character. So she misinterpreted it. And we now know the actual artifact is in the school, and the actual cultist group is coming to get it. I don't want to say cultist group, I should just say the Diablo cult is coming to get it. And our boy Sid was protecting, I think she's the princess, and she's also the top swordsman. And of course, she can't do anything because the barrier's up, which really removes all magic. But, you know, for our boy, that won't really make a difference. So he took the blow in order to save her, so that way he can kind of go do his thing and probably go solo. That's at least my assumption. I assume he's going to probably just take the full blow of it. That way everyone thinks he's dead, but in reality, he's just going to get right back up and do his thing. Like we've seen in most episodes when he actually fakes it and stuff. Yeah, I thought the whole like faking thing was cool. It's cool to see him use different styles. It didn't seem like he was using all the styles. Like in the manga, he used a lot more, but in this one, they kind of just like repeat the same frames over and over, but they did redraw it out. So I have really no problems with this episode. If you guys did enjoy this reaction here today, then make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed, because we're also going to be reacting to the Reincarnated the Sword episode 8 in a bit here. So don't forget to you don't want to miss out on that, I should say. But yeah, of course, you want a full length reaction, we'll be checking out check out our Patreon, support us there, get early access, good perks. And I'll see you guys for an anime reaction. G-Man out.